Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello!
And have you ever wanted to play Dungeons and Dragons inside a giant vagina? Of course you did.
No, I didn't.
Well, some people do. So apparently, this is a thing that's actually happening. And no, this is not Wizards of the Coast doing it. I honest to God, given the way that company is right now, I thought
give them ideas.
This was an official module. I thought it was an official supplement.
But you know what they're calling it? They're calling it Clitical Hit.
So we're going to talk about this. This might be a naughty episode. So if you don't like naughtiness, don't listen to this episode. Anyway, before we get into it any further.
We didn't start it, but we're going to finish it.
Yeah. Before we get in any deeper, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. And I'm going to try to keep a straight face. Geeky is back for this one. She went to go see Godzilla today.
Yeah, with the -1 color.
Yeah, I wonder if Godzilla has a giant vagina you can climb inside.
I don't think that Godzilla has those parts.
Godzilla lays eggs, right? So Godzilla's like
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about this. This is, again, not an official Wizards thing. It's just funny as hell.
What are you smoking? You didn't ask me for a woohoo.
Would you like to woohoo?
I'll woohoo.
I know how to make you woohoo.
I love to woohoo.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
So is this monster.
Woohoo!
It likes to woohoo too.
I know what you're talking about.
And you're gonna learn how to make this monster woohoo.
No, it's not exactly like that. But I'm just like, why would you? I don't even have words. Like, I'm sorry, I'm hitting a table.
We'll think
You're
of some words.
We're hitting a table. I can't help it.
Yes, but it messes with the mic.
I'm sorry, but I'm just like, what the hell?
That makes us sound like amateurs, even more so than we usually do.
Sorry.
Let's talk about this. This is coming from PC Gamer. A live stream D&D one-shot will take place inside the vagina of the game's biggest monster. And it's for a good cause, science and education. Now, when I first saw...
Did you hear what it's for?
When I first saw this, I'm like, oh my God, this is... Because Wizards was talking about trying to get D&D into schools.
That's what I'm asking. You're not talking like about sending this to schools, right?
I was like, oh my God, they wouldn't. They wouldn't.
They aren't.
They aren't, thank God. Yet. It's like D&D health class, you know? Like, yeah. This is called Clitical Hit. This is coming from PC Gamer again. I did not misspell critical in the subheadline. The D&D streaming show Science and Sorcery has teamed up with the UK's Vagina Museum.
Apparently there's a whole museum dedicated to vaginas.
I didn't know that. Do they have a penis museum?
I think they probably... No, I think they do, actually.
Really?
Well, wasn't Rasputin's penis mummified?
I don't know. Why
sure.
do you know? How would you know that? Why would you know that?
My daughter told me.
What?
For real.
No! Pinky Boo, no! God, we have to get her off of TikTok. Jeez, oh God. Okay, so yeah, they're going to host a money-raising one-shot called Clitical Hit to help promote the museum's mission statement of raising awareness regarding gynecological anatomy and health. Oh my God. Okay.
To mutilate it?
No.
I have no problem talking about female anatomy.
Well, Science and Sorcery does have long-running campaigns. It also produces a monthly one-shot.
Okay, see, they're just doing that to be smart ass.
Come on, a monthly one-shot charity game with guest hosts and players from a wide range of science disciplines to support various charities. So this is for charity. As reported by Wargamer, the stream will feature a neuroscientist and a pharmacologist alongside the museum's founder Florence Schechter and the game's usual cast. I don't know this stream, but apparently it's big enough to get headlines.
Well, they're going to get a lot of views on it because when you're calling it Clitical Hit, people are they're going to tune in to see what the hell this is about.
I thought it was like a Kickstarter or something.
So this is Science and Sorcery. They're going to have a lot of viewers on this one.
The story revolves around a band called Clitical Hit who discover that their masters have been stolen by can we say that? Have been stolen by an evil dragon. The band has to join forces with their greatest fans and infiltrate the dragon's lair, which is located inside the reproductive system of a very well-preserved Tarrasque, which is for those of you who don't know...
they have a big vagina.
Apparently, yes. This is a very cavernous beast. There it is.
Bigger on the inside.
She's bigger on the inside. I think it's a girl.
I would hope so. We're gonna be if you're trying to say it's scientifically based on a creature that doesn't exist.
Well, which science are we talking about? Like science or new science?
Well, that's true. I can't determine this. That's very true.
Oh, here we go. In case you don't know what a Tarrasque is, allow me to enlighten you. As Tarrasque is D&D's biggest, baddest monster. I don't know if it's the biggest, baddest, but it's pretty big. Here's a fun quote from the game's monster manual just to paint a pretty picture. Scaly biped, the Tarrasque is 50 feet tall. That's not that big.
Not really.
And 70 feet long, weighing hundreds of tons. Carries itself like a bird of prey, leaning forward and using its powerful lashing tail for balance. Its cavernous maw yawns wide enough to swallow all but the...
I'm sorry.
She's got a big mouth too, and she likes to swallow.
I didn't mean.
I know that wasn't part of the curriculum, but just so you know. Just so you know.
The largest creatures. Swallow creatures.
This is coming from PC Gamer. This is not us. I think what I love about this, aside from being for a good cause, is how unrepentantly D&D it is. Well, we had fat dragons in the movie. That was kind of funny. It's something that would never make it into an official source book.
No.
Oh, I don't know about that. Have you seen some of this stuff coming out of Wizards?
Well, they said master, so it's not going to make it into a source book just for that reason. Vaginas have nothing to do with it. It's about they use the term master.
Yeah, a Tarrasque's nethers would make a very good lair if properly preserved. I
have nothing. The beast itself has an armor class of 25, and it's immune to fire and non-magical piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning damage.
She's not pierced down there?
Well, she's immune to bludgeoning. That means that a preserved body is a fortress that's already made out of the toughest materials, and it's just sitting there. So why wouldn't the dragon use it?
It's just
well, they say vaginas take a pounding.
Oh my God. So yeah, they're trying to get so on Groundhog Day, February 2nd.
Oh my God. So that it's going to look out of the hole.
The dragon's going to peep out of the hole. Does it see its shadow?
Oh no.
Yeah, so the Vagina Museum, I was just going through their Twitter. They got this one. Ever wanted to take a university level gender studies course without the eye-watering fees? No.
Nope. Never crossed my mind.
I've never wanted to crawl inside a monster's vagina either. But apparently I can do that too. Yeah, I can't show you much else of their feed because it's all like, well, vaginas. There's a lot.
It's not vaginas. It's
boobs.
Boobs, yeah.
It's kind of like looking at like an OnlyFans thing here. I know it's supposed to be medical.
It's not that exciting
for you, which I'm glad.
Are they gonna sell the bath water?
Oh my God, I don't know. But yeah, the fact that I actually thought this was potentially an official Wizards thing just shows you where Wizards of the Coast is right now.
So what I'm trying to understand, so there's a preserved creature. And the dragon lives in the creature in its vagina. So they have to go in through the hole to save their friends from the dragon that's living in the vagina.
It's kind of like
the dragon's name like Herpes?
Herpes. Oh my God. It's Herpes, the dragon.
Well, Burns. I'm sorry. I don't know.
I thought this could potentially have been an official. The fact that I actually thought this could have been an official source book, given all the weird shit that's been coming out of WotC. But then I remembered there's nobody left at Wizards of the Coast to make any of this stuff.
That's true.
Maybe it's AI.
No, it's
what
not.
Would get a lot of people to check out our stream?
It's a fundraiser, and this will get a lot of people. They're calling it Clitical Role.
Clitical Role.
I'm sure people are going to tune in.
I'm sure they are, but probably not for the reasons that they wanted them to. It's purely educational.
So how they're raising money, if you go back to the original article, I actually read through the whole article. Go to the bottom. How they're going to raise money.
You actually read the articles?
I did.
You just look at the pictures?
Yeah, I'm not you. So right at the mouth of the stomach, they said it's because it being swallowed would, the acid damage. So it's not a place you want to go to be home sweet home. So apparently going up the other hole is the home sweet home that you want. So the DMs are going to award bonuses to its players when they bring in relevant scientific knowledge. We're hoping we get a lot of information about gynecological anatomy, but who knows what other topics may come up. So not only will you get to see how a dragon might take advantage of a Tarrasque's natural might to build a lair, meaning the vagina, you might learn something about
Oh, she doesn't have mites, right?
Oh, well, that's called something else. They might learn something about reproductive anatomy because, that nothing says let's learn about women's body by comparing her to a giant T-Rex monster. But okay, so how they're going to get money is players, you'll be able to donate to the museum to buy advantage or disadvantage on rolls or dictate story choices.
Dictate?
Well, no, I'm just saying that. Could you imagine story choices people might dictate?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Don't do this.
Oh, people are going to tune in for this. If they weren't before, they're going to now.
Oh my God. Okay, well, we probably just made them a whole bunch of money, so there you go.
Oh, I don't know if we're that important, but
I just thought it was funny.
You got nothing.
I got nothing. I come home.
It's
Friday night. I got nothing.
I go home from Godzilla minus color, which actually I want to say real quick that according to the kids, it is the superior version because it's freakier. It looks more like the original Godzilla. And when the music is first playing in the black and white, it's more
Gojira vibes.
It's more intense. Yeah. Anyway. Shush. I walk in the door and I'm not here very long. And then Kneon's like, oh my God. They're doing a DnD campaign. They're live streaming a DnD campaign for education inside a monster's vagina. And I'm like, wait, what? Things I did not think I'd walk into the house and hear from my husband. Like, hey, how are you, honey? Was the movie good, honey? Oh my gosh, they're live streaming out of a giant vagina.
Only in the Clownfish house. Can we have conversations like this?
Well, on the way to the movie, Squid King and Pinky Boo were discussing about Ariana Grande dating SpongeBob.
Yeah, that came up in one of the gaming videos too.
And they were talking about what SpongeBob noises he might make, and he's very excited. I was like, oh my God.
I got in a fight with him. I've gotten in a fight with everybody online.
You get in a fight with a lot of people.
He felt really bad because I tweet and I said this in the gaming channel video, but what happened was the guy who plays SpongeBob on Broadway, and this is when it first started, and I made some offhand.
It was on Thanksgiving, and they were running out.
It was on Thanksgiving during the parade. I said there is not enough alcohol to be watching this early in the morning. That's all I said because I'm like, oh my God, there's a SpongeBob musical. Well, he responded. He's like,
was it him?
I'm pretty sure it was him. He's like, just so you know, some people work really hard on this.
That's their
excuse. Well,
excuse.
I didn't say you didn't work hard on it.
We work really hard in our videos, but doesn't stop people from having a hissy. Are we gonna wrap this up?
I just said, hey, I'm not drunk enough for you right now. That's all I said, and that's what she said too. The Tarrasque could get me drunk if you're going to go up.
You didn't make your joke about smelling worse on the. You thought it smelled bad on the outside.
See, it's not funny because.
And it wasn't funny then either.
And I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Not me.
No, the Tarrasque.
Oh.
What?
Can we wrap this up?
It's like Star Wars, but not. And it's not funny like it was because I forgot about the joke and now it's just not funny. But that's okay. I don't know how. What?
Can we wrap it up?
Let's wrap this up. Mm-hmm. Like a douche.
That's not. How...
Wrap it up like a douche. No, it's not. It's deuce. But everybody thinks wrap it up like a douche. The song. Blinded by the Light. Everybody thinks wrap it up like a douche.
That's not how douches work.
I wouldn't know. I've never used one. I am one, but
they won't smell bad if you. No, sorry. Anyway, we wrap.
Oh my God! Somebody's gonna be like, "Is there a spell like the biggest douche ever?" Oh my God, I'll give you $50. I want to hear all about it. Yeah, let's wrap this shit up. It's Friday night. Go do something else. Don't listen to us. We'll talk later.
Bye.